Hello there, Internet. Hello there, YouTube. Back to another of the Hermit Gamers live streams. In this one, we're not going to be doing anything fancy, and it's very late, and it's going to be very chill. I'm literally just taking a sorceress through normal. We're going to be doing charge vaults, the usual. I might mule over some stuff for her. I might just farm it. She's a sorceress. She don't need that much help. Anyway, let's get in there and let's get started. The old blood wall.
Let the games begin.
And here we are. Is there a reason I couldn't hear her there? Hello? The strange voices are up all the way as far as I can see, and it's a very strange way to adjust it. Yeah. This is very odd. Oh well. What I do need to do is look for two-socket stuff. Why is my mouse lagging like my PC can barely run this game? What the hell is wrong with this game? I don't care about any sort of... It's stuttering like... whatever. Again, doesn't matter. Okay, but no, seriously, why am I getting frame dropped in fucking Diablo 2? I was literally just playing, like, Marvel Rivals at 100 frames. And this game is running like it's... I don't even know what this means. Does this help me? Does it hurt me? Man, this game is really badly optimized. But I had it. I'm starting to wish I hadn't bought that expansion pack. It's caused me nothing but grief thus far. Like, it literally made Act 2 unplayable until I, full uninstalled. Not a repair. I repaired it like 3 times. I tried a bunch of other, like, internal fixes, none of which worked. I should have grabbed a stamina potion. Not that I have the... Oh lord. I'm wondering why all this stuff is like so tough. And it's like, okay, yeah. For some reason. We might have to just run away from them and... This is insane. This game is literally running worse than Marvel Rivals was running like 10 minutes ago. Right now, I'm legitimately like at a point where I just want to turn this off and not play it anymore because it feels so horrible to play. Wait. Nothing. What is... I don't know. Hold on a moment. I think I might have a solution to the stuttering, but the sound issue, I don't know. Like, what I've read. Anyway, if I can fix the frame stutter, I'll keep playing. But if I can't, honestly, I might just uninstall this game. At least, like for now, I would obviously uninstall it sometime down the line. I assume they'll iron all this stuff out, but like this is really fucked up. You don't release expansion packs like this. Not, like show us a little bit of fucking respect, man. This game's been out for 20 years. We've been supporting it for 20 fucking years. And these guys have literally had years to make this EP, and look, I don't care. I don't patch it 1,000 times. It can have bugs. The characters can have bugs, like whatever. But like for it to mess with the stability, the foundational stability of the game, is like ridiculous. It's so like grossly unprofessional. It genuinely makes me like. I was so happy for this EP. All right. I don't like. It's still stuttering. It's not as bad as it was. But like, see what I mean? Like when I change direction or something like that. And now we have this issue with voices being freaking completely inaudible. So I can hear monsters. It's literally just NPC voices. That's got to be a corrupt file, which is ridiculous because I just fully uninstalled and reinstalled this game. Like, it is so inexcusable for an EP that you pay money for to break a game. I don't mean like the EP's content maybe is unstable and needs to be patched and has some, some potential issues. Like, it just breaks the game. The game that worked before you paid to have something added to it now doesn't work because you made the mistake of buying something from the developers of the game. Like, that's so fucking outrageous. I just, like just repeating it out loud, to me, like, it genuinely makes me angry to even think about it. Like, was this $10? Like, for a single character EP, it's not cheap. It was $40 AU. I can buy, like, whole games for that. I paid about $40 for Darktide, incidentally, a game that gave you new characters for free. But yeah, obviously, I'll have to just fix it myself at some point. I can't go rooting around on Google to try and figure out how to repair Blizzard's retarded mistake. I really, really, really hope that this sort of stuff happened to some like big streamers while they were streaming this on Twitch. That would be a fair punishment for the devs, like just a kind of public embarrassment of like, oh here, this big streamer who we promote with is going to show off the game for their audience, and well, look at that, we get all this free advertising, and actually they're just advertising the fact that you completely fucking half-assed this very fucking expensive bit of extra content. And I say very expensive. Look, it's not expensive from the... Oh wait, oh my gosh, I can't believe I put points in energy. Oh whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not min-maxing, and I'll eventually get them back. But yeah, it's not expensive from the standpoint of like a full EP, but it's not a full EP. Like, do you know what an additional character costs in the game of Vermintide? It's like $4. And in fairness, that game probably requires a lot fewer assets to have a new character in it. Actually, I don't know. But either way, new character in this game is 4 times the price of a new character in another game I play that uses, EPs to give people new characters. And in a lot of games, they're just free. Oh, you look at like bonus characters in fighting games or something like that, it's usually like you get like a full pack of them for like EP costs. Anyway, I still like this game. The thing is, if this game just becomes too, like, I'll straight up go back to Legacy. Like, I have it, and I can play it. I think I even still have freaking characters, like single player characters lying around. Though I don't know which ones are legit and which ones were like hero edited in, because I used to do that back in the day. Like, that's what I would play in single player. I would like play around with something like hero edited, and then I would try to like replicate it on Battle.net. But now I'm just glad that the game actually like I feel like I'm not getting much value out of this being on Players 3. Like, you would... I feel like I would definitely have a level coming down here regardless, but I don't know, maybe that's code. And yeah, one thing I'm not concerned about taking from the shared stash is gold, just because it's just a time tax at this point in the game, where it's like, oh, okay, I literally can't even buy like a town portal unless I go kill a bunch of stuff and take the items back to town with like a waypoint or something, and I've got to buy some stamina pots and hook myself up with a bow of some sort for a rogue mercenary. I want to kill regular fallen. They are not worth my time. You want to pretty much go straight to wreck an issue from here, but we'll I shouldn't identify any of this stuff. The amulet's probably worth a look. It's terrible, but whatever. At least I have a belt. It's not a good belt. At this point, like the stats on a belt are completely secondary. Let's see if she has any staves. Plus the charge vault would be really nice. Could be good enough, but static field. Fireball, charge bolt, fireball, ice bolt, +2 to charge bolt. Okay, that's probably my boy. Is +2 to charge bolt. There he is. There's my firstborn. Alright. I mean, I guess, as far as I know, it does pretty much nothing, but it's fine. My rogue scout reported an abomination in the monastery. See, I can do the voices. I would rather get a 3-socketed hunter's bow, but oh, I forgot stamina. You know what? It's actually there's like it will save me more time if I go back and get them. There's no question. They save me so much time. And just literally have like an inventory full of these bad boys. I do not want to stint on spell usage at all. Let's just absolutely clear this. We are a sorceress. And lightning. Oh, invisible lightning bolts. Hold on. Didn't this thing give me, yeah. That was handy. Nope. If you're not an elite pack, I ain't interested. Get out of here. On your demon bike, you grubby little runt. No waypoint on the cold plains, but I don't need one. I would like to get the Stony Field waypoint. There is our boy. He hits hard when you come to him this early. Uh-oh. Okay, this is super frustrating. I keep taking damage and not hearing any sounds. Like, I heard that, but... Oof, I might actually just be dead now. I got the Cold Plains waypoint. What I don't have is path to the burial grounds, but that should just be down here. Because life will be a lot easier with a mercenary, even if she doesn't have some like nice milled over gemmed bow. She'll Just pull aggro. Gives me time to deal with stuff. This game is so different to X-Men Legends, like just a random playthrough of it. Just because, like, because you can do, like, optimized farming in this game, it makes so much of the game's content, like, meaningless. Like, there's just literally no point engaging with it. And that's what fundamentally makes the Sorceress the best hero in this game, is she doesn't have to engage with content she doesn't want to. So, like, her supposed weakness, which is, like, if you were to actually try to engage with all the game's content, then the Sorceress actually has, like, huge weaknesses, because, you know, if you build her around one element, why will it not let me put this stuff in my belt with shift click? Or is this just my keyboard being annoying? Anyway, done. Grab a stamina pot, get back to the stony field. Vitality, please. Yeah. Static field. You know what, just set the fuck off. Give me some space, how about that? Man, I got my ass handed to me by Rakanishu. That was rough. Hold on. Now, typically, if the waypoint isn't by the cave or near Rakanishu's little chill spot, it's going to be way down in the bottom corner. I could be misremembering this. Game, can I move, please? But yeah, so I'll have a quick squiz around here, particularly up on this side of the road, because sometimes it is just on the other side of the road. I don't think it's going to be though. Okay, so it's going to be way down in the bottom corner, and I've run out of stamina potions. That's okay though, I can always town portal back if I need to. Ugh, not leading me into this, like, frustrating little dead end. Actually, that's not really handy at all. This is better. And yeah, what'd I tell you? Stamina potions, please, madam. Like this. Dual res? I'll take it. Alright. Alright. We got our buddy Paige here. Let's see if we can't hook her up with a bow. You know what? That'll do. I'll whack some gems in it from the stash. Is she high enough level to use a 4 gem? Yeah, she probably is. Hold on. 6, and she is level 5.
I'll put that
Where
to
that?
good
Yeah.
use.
How about this?
I'll put that to good use.
Wonderful. And they require level 5. Okay, that's good. What do we got here? Yeah, it'll do. That's fine. I mean, obviously I would like a hunter's bow with 3 sockets, but
I'll put that to good use.
this will get me through Act 1. It's not a problem. What I would like is a little bit of MF gear, though. If I can find some socketed armor for myself. Even, I don't know if I have any chip topazes. Okay, yeah, I do. Okay. You'll do anything, any MF, literally, even 1 MF is better than 0. It's, you will see the difference. It will be crazy. Wait, what? She's got dark hair. That's, I've never seen, or maybe I just haven't paid attention, but I swear they were normally always redheads. But like, you know, slay brunette queen, I guess. Now, apparently, there are some graphical issues with Tainted. It's so nice having the rogue, like, just knowing I can, like, leave the occasional, like, ankle biter and stuff, and that she'll just pick them off. And look at her go. And look at that, we immediately get a chip gem, which I guarantee you wasn't gonna happen. Like, or would have taken longer without even just that little smidge of MF. Another chip gem. Oh, okay, that's cool. She got killed by invisible lightning bolts. And I was getting killed by invisible. I love invisible lightning bolts. Have they changed the way the game works or something? Are like lightning immunes just complete like are lightning enchanted's like I have killed Rakkinishi with Charge Bolt. Like I've killed players 8 Rakkinishi with Charge Bolt in the past. I literally was doing no damage to the player's 3 Rakkinishi just then. And that guy, again, it's just like I 3 mana potions worth of spells and he's just not taking damage. I swear to God, if they've changed anything about the fundamentals of this game in this update, I'm just uninstalling it and I'll stream the legacy version. I'll hero edit every single thing that I have in this game into the legacy version just so I can like uninstall it and forget that it exists. But it's also possible that I'm just having bad luck or whatever. Although I am annoyed at invisible, like why is I remember invisible lightning in version like 108. Yeah, like he dies almost instantly to the rogue, but I can't kill him at all. Hold on a second here. I've got to check this, because this ain't how the game normally works. I don't know. I can't find anything about it, but I don't know. Maybe there's new monster properties or something. Something I'm not seeing or something I'm missing. But this does seem weird. And that's more of a utility than anything else. I probably should put a few points in strength. See, look at all the magic items that are just dropping now. It's crazy. That's my... I was going to say that's my MF cap, but I want one with 2 sockets before I waste a gem in it. But you see what I mean? Like, look at the difference. Suddenly it's like, you know, when you have no MF, the game is so stingy. There's no way that's going to be actually worth picking up or anything, but... I did just say I need to put some extra points in strength, but then... I am also famed for my goobery, famed far and wide. Charge bolt. Thank you. And I'll give this to her. It's actually not the worst. It's fire lightning res. It's exactly what you want. It's crazy. And then we got fire poison on this belt. Like, you gotta love it, man. This game just has a way of putting it. Like, it's like no matter what. Like I say, there's like nothing that like. Even if Blizzard do mess this game up, it doesn't matter because the legacy version is still there. And I don't mean the legacy version within this. I mean just OG. If you are happy to play single player, which I am because I'm too old to do Battle.net resets and ladder resets and you know all that like sweaty stuff where you're on a time crunch. I literally just want to like chill and farm holy grails, and I like to do that single player because it means I have to actually farm the item itself rather than like, you know, farming trade stuff to buy the item. Socketed hat? No. 3-socketed arm, maybe? No. How about one of these with 3 sockets? Alas. Yeah, I think I struggle a little bit in the tomb because, you know, typically you would farm Rakanishu a little bit, get a few levels there. So I am a little bit under-leveled. Now I have to find the tree. I don't know any like shortcuts or tricks for finding the tree. I tend to just kind of wander a little bit. Oh, here it is. Man, that was a little bit rough. They pretty much always beat the brakes off your mercenary. And the old scroll of Inifus. Now, I should try to get the waypoint here before. Yeah, there we go. Ah, very good. I have time then. And we're off to Tristram. Let's get this helpful young lady back. Let's actually go to the Stony Field. I'll farm the Countess basically until I'm ready to go to Andariel. Now, let's just get a little bit of space here. Tristram's not a bad area to farm either. I should have put a point in Frost Nova. It's such a good ability to just have one point in. Nicely, as will you. Strength now, and yeah, let's get that 1 point in Frost Nova. That's a janky setup, but I want to make it so I can use my side mouse buttons, and that's something I need to adjust apparently. I can't just auto-assign. Oh, I thought I saw gold there. I was super hyped for a second. Yeah, we did let Kane go, didn't we? Yeah. Regrettably, I could do nothing. Oh, okay. That works. I am content with that. See if Chelsea has a thing for us. Aha! That's my Shaco. Let's go, Shaco. Bing! Terrible, but I'll wear it anyway because it's my quest reward. Now, we have a series of appointments with the Countess. And we stop for no man. Damn, I was like, oh no, please don't let my freaking my body die again. I wish in okay, we don't want to go to that. I need the Black Marsh waypoint so I can actually farm the Countess, but yeah, I kind of wish in single player you could hire multiple mercenaries, but that it would so if I were to, it would be like introducing more players to the lobby, where it would actually increase the players count difficulty the same way it does on Battle.net when someone joins. So waypoint, now we just need to find La Countess. She's doing okay. She doesn't always get crumped by the elites. And she's pretty underleveled for where we are, as am I. Now, I always suck at actually finding the tower in here. I tend to just kind of, randomly go around the area, particularly around the waypoint, because I'm always hoping that it will be around the waypoint. It's not too bad. It's definitely pretty farmable. See that? I kind of heard her voice. What am I doing? This is looking like a pretty nice tower layout as well. Ghosts. Ghosts are another one of those things in the game that, like, I get the feeling they're supposed to mess with casters, but they actually end up messing with melee characters way more. Like, pretty much everything in this game messes with melee characters way more. Because it's like, mana burn basically kills you if you're a melee character, because it stops you using, like, if I'm a sorceress and I'm standing here and something's there and I suddenly realize I don't have any energy, I just run away. I'm already not standing next to it. And you can't really do that when you are already standing next to it, trying to hack at it with something. And the other thing is, a lot of melee characters really rely on life steal to not die. Because when you are toe-to-toe with everything, you're consistently taking lots of damage. And you know, you need, sometimes you just need a kick that potions alone can't really provide. Let's there's one, so we don't. Mess with the actual Countess drop. It will mess with the drops from the chests and the weapon racks and all that sort of stuff, which not much I can do about that. But then I don't really have any reason to get them because if you're interested, this character, as they're going to be a lightning sorceress, the name is a reference to an old British PSA about basically the dangers of like electrical substations and so on. Actually, kind of a brutal PSA called Electric Graffiti. My old man used to work for like a power company, and like I feel like they just had all these like PSA cassettes and stuff like that. I don't know like where they got them, but like a lot of them were just literally like things that they would just show on TV and like in Britain. But maybe that's it. Maybe they were like shared tapes or something. I don't know. But anyway, the old man used to bring them home, and I remember getting all the safety lessons about electricity and watching the movies and stuff like that. It would tell you, you know, what not to fuck around with, and you know. And some of them were clearly designed to scare the crap out of you. Like this one in particular, Electric Graffiti. So it's about this kid who gets, uh, you know, electrocuted, but it's at a substation, you know, where there's a tremendous amount of uh, voltage and so on. And when people get electrocuted in situations like that, like it can genuinely be like it's genuinely like catastrophic. It's like being blown up, and you get like deep tissue burns, and you know people can be flung 20 feet, and just the most horrific injuries you can imagine. Like, and you know, and they try like they do a really good job of like not showing anything like really explicit, but just like a combination of like little hints of like what you see, and then you know, hearing the doctors talking about it and so on. And obviously they, because they're medical staff and they're being represented, like they can obviously be extremely like frank and upfront about it, you know. So they're talking about this kid's chances and like how his life is going to be if he does live, which, you know, there's no sure thing. But yeah, it's pretty nasty. Where were you? And frozen armor is useful. Like I have basically infinite gold, so let's why not abuse it? The main reason I came back was to get my mercenary, but also I'm going to very quickly just pop this on a little AFK thing and grab myself some Pepsi. Pardon me. A friend of mine, very, very dear friend of mine, sent me a message about their grandmother being in ICU, and it sounded a little bit bleak. Hopefully, I'm reading it wrong. And that they're alright, but it doesn't sound like that's the case. As I was saying about ghosts causing like way more problems for melee characters, because you know obviously being mana leeched, when you rely on mana to like have an ability that can consistently hit the enemy, because without an ability you have no like inbuilt attack rating multiplier, and also because abilities do way more damage, therefore you will leech more with them. Damn, what a rat. She just dropped a 1 if. It is what it is. I don't need these runes, but it's like I'm just killing a boss pack and then I'm killing the countess and it's giving me a little bit of EXP, so. That's not bad. Cold and fire. Let's give this to our rogue. It should make things a little... Like, look at that. She's got like, she's actually got a bit of a stew going. She's got some resistances. It's like just heartwarming. And that could be really nice for a bow for her, but we'll see. What are the other 2 runes I got? I think I must have just, yeah, put them right back, like, into this. Which I really shouldn't be putting the counters through, because I kind of want to keep, like, you know, keep an eye on what this sorceress herself is actually getting. But it's fine. I'm not going to be here for hours or anything. Just do 3 or 4 runs. But like, you know, this is kind of how I want it to be when I have this character in hell. Like, obviously, by that point, I'm going to have muled over all nice gear for her. And it doesn't need to be MF gear, because Countess doesn't care about MF. And her whole sole job is going to be to just teleport down to the Countess. You know, get to her as quickly as possible, and then just insta-slaughter her. Like, teleport straight down here and then into her room. And just whoop on her. And it should be very doable, because as I say, it's nice she has to wear MF gear and have terrible resistances and no faster cast rate. And the goal is just to get as many, you know, useful, because the Countess still drops a lot of like very useful runes, you know, like I think she can drop up to Vex on Hell. And, you know, some of those runes can then be like cubed up further. And it's like, I could farm Lower Karas and I could genuinely get like, oh, it's doing it, yes, it's doing it like automatically. Alright, where'd that go? So that was a tower route. That's super useful because, you know, I can make a bow that will like clear normal for my rogue. Not that the rogue is going to be coming with me through all of normal. I'll probably switch to a desert mercenary. Just because you have the savage polearm recipe. You know what, while we're here, let's check. See if she has a bow. No, still no. Maybe we can grab some useful boots. Or a better belt with more slots. No luck. Ah, there's a Tarn helm. If I have ever seen one. I don't have the topazes for it though, that's the problem. That's okay. We'll see if Geed has a belt. Nope, no luck. Maybe he has some boots. Fire resistance maybe, but an MF? No, that's not worth it. Nothing. Oh, okay. Although, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's 3 sockets, and the simple reality is we're replacing her as soon as we get to Act 2. So let's just jam this bad boy up. Maybe get her to level 12 first, so she can use proper gems, and then I'll slot some proper gems in. I wonder if I shouldn't have made this one a fire sorceress, just to clear normal, because if Fireball just literally clears normal on like players 8. But there's nothing stopping me from respecking and shopping for a leaf base. I just like, the last sorceress I did was a fireball sorceress, so I figured I'd give Charge Bolt a go. That's a scary aura, fanaticism. Stuff like that is even spookier when you play single player and you're new to the game and everything, because you may not have ever played a paladin to like level 30, whatever level fanaticism unlocks. You could be sick. I don't know. Maybe you just ran through as like a sorceress and now you're doing a necromancer or something, you know. And the thing is, progression in this game takes a long time if you just play the game and like clear the areas as they are presented to you. Man, I need some lightning resist. How I'm getting absolutely destroyed by these lightning enchantments. Yeah, the problem is we're not really getting good EXP here. Wait. Actually, yes we are. We're getting insane EXP. We're getting insane EXP for the stuff we actually kill. The problem is I'm not killing a huge amount of stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can go to about level 18 here, 16, and then at about 16 you can go... why not? Let's hold on to it. And this one... just chuck it in. That's fine. Now, how's our mercenary coming? Level 8? Can I just hire one who's... yeah, okay, so... sorry, Paige. I like you know, your buds, but no more. Alright, who are we gonna get? They're all level 11. I don't think that cold arrow or fire are gonna make any difference. So let's just go with a name we like. I don't like any of these names. I guess.
I'll put that to good use.
Madam, put it to good use.
I'll put that to good
Thank
use.
you.
I'll put that to good use.
Thank you. See, I'm a chill player, like... I don't try to do anything too fast. It just needs to be, like, faster than it was for me once upon a time, you know, when I didn't know that you could just kill Rakanishu 50 times and get all your levels. +3 to charge bolt, +3 to static field, please. No? Alright. That's fine. Go to the countess again. Sorry, I was just making sure I haven't missed any texts or anything from my friend. I didn't mean to make this dark, by the way. Hopefully it hasn't. You know, these things do unfortunately happen. You guys don't need to be sad about it. But I'm sad for my friend. I like getting frozen. I like being slow. Double tap, okay? Not complaining. We like a towel room. We stan a towel room in this house. That's a pretty neat throwing axe to find if you're like a throw bob or something. Oh, we have the basis for a triple towel bow if we want to make one. I don't. But we could make a triple towel pole arm or something later. Options always there. Oh, yeah. Just stop shopping. Hello there to our one viewer. We're just taking a sorceress through normal, nothing special. No hardcore, just charge bolt. Just generally chatting about the game. But as I say, this I think I said it yesterday. This game just has a way of putting a big smile on your face. And even if this were to mess it up somehow, the legacy version will always be there. The single player experience will always be can always be purified if need be. We should just run around and let her deal with it. I don't want to hit him a bunch and just get wrecked by those charge bolts he spits out. Another boss mob. This is still Players 1, isn't it? It does not feel like Players 1 EXP. Alright, so now I have the normal lightning bolt, which I'm not gonna lie, it's a spell I've basically never used. But it doesn't look too bad, particularly as like a complement to charge bolt. Or it's like if there's one specific thing that you need to directly apply damage to, like a boss or something. won't be doing that again. Effort. How about a belt? No? Useful boots, please. It's probably not that smart to be shopping for boots, in at least in Act 1, because you can get magic fine boots in Act 2 and magic fine gloves. It's kind of the first time you really go for a good shop is though I would usually shop for socketed gear in Act 1 and a socketed bow, because even if you're not doing shared stash, like, you'll find stuff to put in that socketed bow. You'll find a bunch of chip gems. You'll find some. I mean, you can genuinely just farm 3 tower runes off the countess. I think we've already gotten 2. It's tier Ral we want for warmth, isn't it? Sure. Already 4 tower runes. Is the nature of RNG, I suppose. Once more onto the breach. I'll just do this until my mercenary is level 12. And then we can look at going for Endario. Though I may not stream the whole Endario thing tonight. We might just wrap it up once I'm done here. Has fine piece of loot. That went into that's fine. I think I've got one more in me. Eyes are getting very heavy. I got just completely lost there for a little while. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm too tired to think of anything to talk about. Well, like I said, anyone who did tune in, I saw someone there for a little while. As I said, this is gonna be a chill stream. Just 'cause when it comes to this game, I like to do things on stream. Give you something to talk about. Anyway, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get some sleep. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Tomorrow I'll continue with my X-Men. And, now I've got this to work on as well, which it'll take a week or so.